troops on the move. Guns blasting. It's what one first thinks of when it comes to the military, but now the Pentagon is expanding a third front. The Defense Department is ramping up its spending as it delves further into shaping public opinion around the world and at home.
This is a fight for the human terrain, means that being able to influence populations, to support government objectives, not just U.S. objectives, but the objectives of the country that we're supporting in a fight against insurgents or terrorists.
It's a fight the Pentagon is taking seriously. In all, it's spending nearly $5 billion, with more than 27,000 people working to get its message out. However, some in Congress are questioning if it's also breaking the law by engaging in domestic propaganda.
I want to make sure that the taxpayers' money is not being used by government agencies for covert propaganda directed at American citizens in this country.
The programs in question are as wide-ranging as the military itself. A program called Hometown News is partly run out of this office in San Antonio. Here, staffers put together print, radio, and television stories that they send out to thousands of news outlets across the country.
Hi, I'm Corporal Christopher Pena. I'm coming to you live from Bahrain.
Some of it is as innocuous as holiday greetings from soldiers far from home and getting others to enlist. But others are stories that look like any other news item, and the public is not told it was produced by the military.
This is what we do for the civilian media, to put the good news out there and to spread that military word back to the hometowns where these guys and gals are from.
At Fort Bragg in North Carolina, soldiers work on what's called psychological operations that are targeted at residents overseas. Specifically, they try to convince potential insurgents not to take up arms against America.
I can tell you that there wouldn't be a single American disappointed in anything that we've done with regard to, what might be out there that they don't know about. And then, in fact, they probably and frankly don't care, because maybe they're safer as a result of it.
But there has been some misinformation fed directly from the military, including the initial erroneous details surrounding Jessica Lynch's ordeal in Iraq and the death of former NFL star Pat Tillman in Afghanistan. However, the Pentagon insists it's not trying to mislead the public.
In my opinion, spin has no place in public affairs.
He says the military just wants to get the right information out.
If I tried to change your opinion about a policy or a practice of the Department of Defense, that's influence. If I try to change your behavior, that's influence. The role of public affairs is to provide you the information so that you can make an informed decision yourself.
However, some in Congress are not convinced. They say while overall the program may be above board, it sometimes crosses the line.
It's not up to the Pentagon to sell policy to the American people. So it's very, very important. It's critical to our democracy that we have a separation between the civilian and military communications.
In the meantime, the military continues drumming home its message on the importance of information, teaching even privates the need to take over what it calls the human terrain. Sagar Meghani, The Associated Press, The Pentagon.